Hey guys, John here, the Practical Tactical Minimalist, and today we're just going to do a quick video on how to use and in particularly load the Safariland J-frame Speedloaders. I am making this video because I was purchasing a few more of these. They're really effective for range use and for training, just less time reloading. And I noticed that these have a lot of bad reviews, and I have not seen any durability problems with any of these, and I have a bunch of them at this point. I probably have close to 10. So I looked at the reviews, and they were all claiming that it's either super difficult to load or super difficult to unload. So I just want to show you really quick how I do that. It is a little bit more complicated than something like the cheap HKS speed loaders. So we're going to go over it real quick. You can see you have like a little knob right here. And then you have your 5 spots for your 5 rounds. So we're going to load those in. 38 special, 357, 327. They're all very hard to find right now. So if you have any, make sure to cherish it. So when you tip it over, you kind of have to, finagle it in there so it doesn't all spill out, because nothing is capturing it at this point. And then you want to push down the center dot and twist. So you push down and you'll see that little, I don't know if you can see, there's a little silver locking collar right there. Spring activated. It kind of just locks onto the rims. So you push that down and twist. You'll feel a click or hear a click depending on how new the speed loader is. And then once that happens, they are retained. And you are not getting these out. They don't rattle. So if I'm going to pocket carry, I find myself carrying a speed strip and a reload wrap. I'll put the link for reload wrap down below. These are quick strips, and I got the one for 7 so that you can space them out a little bit. It just makes it easier when you are loading to get 2 at a time. And these are very disposable. Like, you will consume these. As you can see from carry and from being loaded and heat, this is one I carried all summer. You can see like they're not staying together as well. They're still being held tightly enough. They're retained. But these, I get about a season out of one of these strips before you just have to junk them, where the speed loaders last considerably longer. So once you have your speed loader loaded, we don't have any dummy rounds, so we're just going to be really careful. You line up the holes, and then you don't mess with the actual knob. You just push the sides. It'll click, release them all, you're loaded. Something to keep in mind, depending on what grips you have, you will want to check. That's one of the things while I'm testing Revolver stocks, Revolver grips. I check all of them with different speed loading accessories. This is a DeSantis clip draw or something like that, and I had this wrapped very heavily in goo tape to the point where it would not fit a speed loader. So just keep that in mind when you're trying out new grips. Make sure to test it with all of your accessories. And then if for any reason you have these loaded and you need to unload them, there's a little star in the middle. Just hold firmly, push the star, and your rounds are released. So I find this very simple to use. We'll do it again, just to get the point across. Load in all 5 rounds. Carefully tip it over to not drop any. Hold firmly, but don't like push down with your support hand. And then with your primary hand, push down, spin. That one kind of clicked a little bit. This one might be a little bit newer. And then you can throw that in your bag or your pocket. This will look kind of conspicuous in your pocket depending on what type of dress you wear, what your wardrobe is like. I'm not saying you wear a kilt or anything. So this will carry much better, but I find these are perfect to throw in like your work bag or your EDC bag or wherever, maybe the center console of your car. And then if you ever need to unload them, you just push that little star in the middle until it clicks. And if you need to load your revolver, easy peasy. Sometimes it does get caught. You just kind of have to give it a little wiggle. That's something with J-frames that is very difficult compared to more full-frame revolvers, is you don't have much space right here, and then your ejector is not full length either. So it won't kick the entire spent case out. On the more full-frame revolvers, it will kick the whole case out. So you just have a lot less space up here to work with. So you might have to give it a little wiggle or whatever, but it works very well. It works under stress if you practice. I've been getting a lot of good use out of these. They're very, very affordable, and they're Safariland, so, you know, it kind of has the name, the brand recognition to go behind it. I hope that helped. This has been John, the Practical Tactical Minimalist. Be safe out there.